share the live. Welcome. I'm waiting for 5 minutes to let people join and then we will start. If you have some question, some altcoin to be checked, we can do it together. I will review maybe more than between 5 or 10 coin today, including Bitcoin also. Wow, that's insane. The view I shared on GOT yesterday. I took 68% profit here. Hello, welcome everyone. Share the word for the live stream, please. I will start in 5 minutes and confirm if you can hear me and if you can see my screen perfectly, then we can start. I'm currently shorting Rune also at 5.8, scalping, targeting 5.7. I think it will be touch, 20 average. This will be 20-30% gain. Easy setup for me. If you zoom also on the daily view, you have this beautiful trend retest to be completed. So as I explained, I think it was a few days ago or yesterday. Hello. The topic is trading, maybe on chart analysis. Okay, live stream trading, chart analysis, and you can comment your suggestion for request. A few days ago, I said that Bitcoin double top around the ICH and that altcoin are going to correct maybe 10-20%, 10%, and it's currently happening. I think we are going to see many bullish pressure on the lower support on many altcoin. That's why there is a time for buying and a time for selling or for not investing, except if you, of course, invest for the long-term play. Just confirm that everything is okay on the stream, and we can start. I'm checking my Telegram groups. The live. Welcome. Up also. Disable the song here. Okay. Hop, let's start. Hello from Bolivia. Hello. Okay, so you can comment your altcoin. I will check. I'm waiting for your request. Up, and then we can start. Waiting. I will do Bitcoin in few minutes. Waiting for you to come. It seems that there are more people on Friday, but it's okay. Okay, so let's go for Bitcoin. If you confirm that everything is okay. Dodge, dot. Just confirm that you can hear me loudly, and then let's go for first Bitcoin. Also, I will have to check Maker DAO. I will show you what I posted to quick update it. Okay, yes, it should work. Up. If you look at Maker DAO, Someone asked for the update. I will do it right now. Maker. Let me check. I think that's here. Oh, okay. Okay, well, hop. Maker DAO. Oh, that's insane. I shared it yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Wow, that's totally absurd. I closed very early. Very early. I closed with 7% profit, 15 leverage, so 112%. That's not early, but I don't want to be greedy, and you should not too, especially in this market. Look at what I shared a few days ago. I called for Maker DAO to be the next top gainers, and it's probably the case. That's totally absurd. We were at 1,130, and prices moved in few days from that level to 1,330. That's almost 20%. Currently, that's totally absurd. The view was insane. If you look, I combine to use this. I combine the pattern ICHIMOKU and RSI. Up. Sorry for Maker. Currently, I think that we are going to test 1,400 because it was the level I mentioned, and the bullish pressure is pretty strong. The reversal also, as you can see on Maker DAO, we got this daily bullish signal on the 10 can bullish close above. We have the next so it's pretty neutral right now. Okay, prices could correct now to retest 1,250. Okay, so we are almost there, but the bull trend remain stable, as you can see on my lines. I think that currently prices are going to consolidate around this level, and if it's a successful retest of the 1,250 level, then we could see another leg up above, toward this level. I think that's possible. You have also, the uptrend. So if it's broken, it seems to be the case because of the sell pressure. As you can see, if you just look at the size of the candles during all the bull trend from 2 days ago since now, we didn't see any bearish candle with this size. So it means that this area is big, is acting as big resistances, and we may see a deeper correction, maybe even toward 1,230. So I won't try to buy right now, but I think that we are going to see another pump after the consolidation. Maybe around the level mentioned. I will update it later, okay? But it was just to give you a quick view. If we draw the trend also, okay. So we have not complete the breakout yet of the trend. So we may see a final test, but if there is a retest of the 1,200, I think I will enter in long position here. So you have to monitor it, okay? Bitcoin, let's move on Bitcoin. I will show you what I said yesterday to compare. I always like to compare what I said in the past to what are the current prices, then you can adjust if you can see and learn from your mistakes, that's pretty useful to improve your trading skills. I review more than thousand of setup, so I know what I'm talking about. I think it's the last view. I called for 7,100k support. Okay, so let's review it together. As expected, yeah, we are. If you look at the weekly view, I think, yeah, this is the weekly. Okay, I don't want to delete all my lines. We break above a K resistances, but as you can see, the all-time high was exactly at around 74k. So as it's a psychological level, I was expected a bearish rejection. Even if it's a true breakout, in most of cases you have a bearish rejection to retest the breakout, because that's how psychology works on the market. You rarely have a big breakout of such a big level like that. In 90% of cases, also on ICHIMOKU, we can see a retest of important level. So that's why I told you to be very cautious around that level. So even if it's not a true breakout, or if it was not a true breakout, you could have anticipate that dump. So currently, yeah, I think that Bitcoin price is well positioned to retest at least. I said we will zoom on the H4 view, 71k, I think. Tell me if there is a problem or if everything is okay for you. You can ask some question also in the chat on YouTube also. Yeah, I see. All clear. Okay, thank you. You can, for my VIP group, premium group, you can go on my Telegram. I share all the results. Since more than 3 years, every month we are above 80% of win rates, depending of the average. So feel free to see my results compared to a lot of KOL or other CT. You can scroll everything. Everything is transparent. Okay. For Bitcoin, yeah. So also, if you look at the H4 view, you can see I saw that the RSI was highly overbought exactly when we touch the ATH. So that was also a warning point. We had also the lagging span here, which was very far from the prices. It usually indicates that prices could correct around that zone, okay? And see, on the H1, for me, there is a beautiful sell signal as I expected, because we won't break this level for me before making the lower retest. So if we zoom on the H1 view, currently we have a big sell signal, okay? Because look at the lagging span right there, broke below Tenkan Kijun, below prices, now free to move downward, okay? This is usually, if you look at the H1, I'm on the H1 view, so one candle is 1 hour, represent 1 hour for the beginners. Since if you look at the trend, okay, from this point, so since the 26th October, from today, so in 5 days, you can see the lagging span never broke below both line below Tenkan Kijun, okay? So technically here there is a big chances to see a drop on Bitcoin as I expected. So altcoin will probably suffer from it, because as I said, the bull run have not started, and when liquidity are moving into Bitcoin, volatility is even bigger on altcoin, and especially on altcoin which are below support. So, and here you can see the sell signal because of this long flat Kijun, which has been perfectly retested, as you can see on the H1. So I think that we are going to move to retest up. You can see here also that can be the true bottom 0.8, and I have also 70.5 and 70. I will show you, but currently I'm bearish on Bitcoin. I also shorted Rune. Let me monitor my position also. Okay, that's perfect. Up, it will react soon, but if Bitcoin dump, Rune will also dump. If we draw this level to this one, you have also 71 point, but it corresponds exactly to this level, as you can see. So Bitcoin is bullish for me on the medium term, long term for now, because all the lines are strong, are moving upward. It looks like a true breakout for the mid term, but for the short term, as I said, we are going to probably retest lower support. So up this trend. Okay, this is much better. So I see something like that, and if we break this level, then we are going to test 71k, which could be a K bottom before another maybe breakout of the HH. Okay, for now nothing is sure. Let me just adjust. Okay, here is the daily view. As you can see also on the daily view, double top on the higher time frame, prices could dump very fast from this level, but currently, as long as the prices are holding above 70.5k, you have the up. So you have a huge support that can be tested also around 69. So if Bitcoin tests 69, you can be almost pretty sure that we will see a bullish reaction. Okay, this is also the golden pocket. That's more accurate. So you have the golden pocket support at 69, 50% fib at 70, and the local support I mentioned around 71. So monitor the level. It's simple. 71k dollars for Bitcoin, 70k dollars, 50% fib support, which can be a very strong one because it's also a psychological one. And you have the 69k, but currently there is a sell signal on the H1, so I'm betting more for a bearish rejection. Okay, so it's not impossible to see something like that, or something like that, but on each support I mentioned, you will see a bullish reaction. So if you intend to scalp, you should be focused on those levels. For long-term play, I think the 7 bottom, but this one maybe break, I think, because this is usually how can I say, this is usually not the stronger one, but the opposite. I don't know how do you say in English. The weakest one, compared to the three I showed. And if Bitcoin break below 69, that will be very bad for the bulls, because, as I said, because usually, regarding my experience, when you are seeing the bigger move on the market, it's when prices are on K level, like double top on the higher time frame. So whales, it can be a trap, because if whales pumped the prices with institution in anticipation of big news like big bad news like war or something, this is a perfect zone to trap everyone before maybe the next bull run, which could happen in the next year, because everyone is calling for the next bull run this year. Nothing is sure for now. As long as we have not weekly candle closed above the last ATH, maybe to be sure above this point, I'm skeptical about coming bull run. Especially also if you look at my line, you have on the weekly you have a hidden resistance. Let me show you. That's why prices could also correct and take more time to break this level. You see this channel here, okay? So if you zoom on the weekly, you have the same lines right there, okay? Let me show you. And if you put ICHIMOKU on the weekly, as you can see, this will be something important for you to monitor, because it's a huge hidden resistance on ICHIMOKU. Up. As you can see, if on the next weekly candle close, on the next weekly close, sorry, you can say it's simplify. If the lagging span cannot break above that trend, we could see look at this. If we close around that zone, that could be pretty good for the bull because of this candle pattern, which is a bullish one. And currently, that's good. That also indicating a safe bullish breakout, because everything looks okay for more pump, like the Tenkan, which is forming a bullish angular. Kijun also moving upward, this is very important. And the cloud, which has also a larger size than the Tenkan Kijun. So usually for me, everything indicates that a bull run could happen, but on the short term, we should not FOMO, because we may see probably a retest of the trend channel, okay? Especially if you look at my H1, H4 and daily view. So I like to play level by level and have a long-term, mid-term view. I think every trader which tell you that they can predict the prices years after they do the stream or years after the analysis, they are all this is all guru, because everything can happen in a year. You can predict the news, but regarding the next 1 or 2 months, this is pretty possible, and that's why I like to play with third month range zone. I think that's the best to avoid such unpredictable move. So I think Bitcoin will probably do like that, and I will set a stop loss below 69 in my opinion, because there is the daily trend channel to be monitored that could act as the final retest, okay? So because of all components are bullish on each time frames, on me work on others setup if you mind, if you want. I can check Tao. Do you have some others analysis? Okay, let's comment. Yeah, look at Rune. I think Rune, I will show you why I'm betting like that. I'm shorting Rune. My target is at 5.7, which could easily be reached. I see on Rune, if you look at the 15 minute, a kind of falling wedge. Yeah, 15 minute, which is a bullish pattern usually. Up. If you look at the H4, this is a K uptrend. This is a good uptrend. Lagging span above prices. Prices broke above the last high. Okay. You have, I think, the Tenkan here, like exactly like Bitcoin, you have also the SSB level here at 5.6, 5.5. Okay, and this is why I think that rune could explode after this retest, because I followed many true breakout. Also, look at what I said from Bitcoin with the trend line. If you look at rune, this looks beautiful. So that's why I recommend you to look at the 5.5, 5.6 support. On rune, you have a 200 days downtrend breakout. Okay, this is information on the daily. Huge candle, break above Tenkan Kijun. Okay, similar, very tiny size. It's very important when you have a tiny size, tiny space between those lines. It usually means that the price will continue to move upward. At the opposite, when the Tenkan Kijun are very far to each other, it means that you are into an overbought or oversell area, and that prices will tend to correct. This is not the case here. We are correcting because we are retesting the breakout, so it's cool, and it looks safe. And if you remember what I said on Bitcoin, lagging span here broke and confirmed the breakout of the trend line. Okay, and we are probably going to retest it usually. So yeah, as you can see, the lagging span is going to test the trend. So it can take 1, 2, or 3 more days, but I'm pretty sure that I will monitor it on the next live stream. But you can be pretty sure, I can say with 90-80% of confidence that rune is going to explode after this retest. And when I said that, you know, it will, the 5.5, I think 5.5 will be good. You have also, in case of big sell pressure because of Bitcoin move, we are not aware of it. 5.4, but I think it's too far from here. $5.5. And if we, now that I have a bullish bias, bullish setup on the daily, I'm trying to find on the lower time frames. We broke the uptrend since 5 days, so it means that sell pressure is probably going to increase also to retest level I mentioned. But my technique is usually I always look at the higher time frames. I look at if the breakout is true or not with ICHIMOKU. I look at important support resistance. Then I decrease the time frame to 15 minutes H1 or at least H4, and I learn about the patterns. And in that case, it can be something like that. It doesn't like the bull flag, but it can be, because the trend is pretty, yeah, it looks like a bull flag if you zoom on the H1. Okay, this is, we can call it a bull flag if you want, but I prefer, it looks more like a wedge. Yeah, if you look at for the beginners in trading, I love to see something like that. It can be something like that for me. We are about to confirm the, so I will set alert around that level, and you can start to do DCA. I think it will be very profitable if you do DCA safely. You can, for me, a safe stop loss could be below 5.4 if you have a low leverage. Yes, this is not much, 3%, but the risk reward can be very good, because if bulls are playing on this level, prices could move towards 6.8, 7.1, and 8.00. I already charted it, but currently, yeah, it looks very beautiful. Okay, and I will show you also when, if you want, when it on the higher time frame, so that's not bad. But if you want to get safe entry, you can wait for this trend breakout to be break and retested, you can enter on the retest, okay, for a bullish wave. You can also look at the H1 view. As you can see also on the H1, we are below each component of ICHIMOKU, so it means that we are probably going to validate the scenario I showed you. But for a safe entry from the bull side, you can wait for a consolidation on the level I mentioned, and if there is a huge candle which break above Tenkan Kijun plus retesting the cloud, then you will have probably a bullish signal for the mid-term, long-term setup. Okay. So, do you have questions for Rune? I'm currently in short position. I hope that we will see 5.7, then I will exit in profit. Okay, that should be okay. Okay, I will keep it open. If you look at the 15 minutes, we are still bearish, so I have nothing to be scared now. Okay, lagging span moving downward also, so we can retest this level to confirm the breakout, because up we often see a retest of the last peak right there, which correspond, okay, it can be, yeah, it should be a bullish retest before another dump. So usually for people who love to do scalping, you have a bearish retest story, and you can tell you could have taken Tao, Solana, Tao, okay. Any other chart? Voxel, I can do Voxel. If you if you shorted GOAT yesterday, I hope you are in big profit. I saw many comments of people regarding GOAT, because it was a hype token, calling that it will keep moving upward. But each time they comment, it make me laugh, because they are talking because everyone is bullish, but this is not trading, this is only FOMO. Congratulations for those who traded GOAT yesterday. I taken a good profit also. I will move on Voxel. If I remember, Voxel it's a game, no? It's a Web3 gaming on listed on Binance. Oh, it looks like, at the first glance, it looks like a very good bullish consolidation before a big breakout. I talk because I have many years of experience and pattern. I analyze, I reviewed thousands of my losing or winning setup. So without we can do that without hard working, or if you don't review your setup, it's hard to adjust your strategy and adapt yourself on the market. You should understand it, because on the market you have 70% of time neutral phase, and 30% of time bearish or bullish phases, depending of the honestly, you should not touch it right now, because as you can see, this is a very neutral phase and accumulation phase. If this accumulation phase lead to a breakout, we could see a huge pump to test at least the 0.28, so it will be almost 100% from here, as you can see. I think it can be the case, but for now, prices, I will dezoom. On the daily, yeah, you have major resistance to be break. This analyze will be quick, because usually when I have chart like that, when lagging span is moving around the prices, Between Tenkan Kijun and Kumo, I avoid it because it's very neutral. Or sometimes I'm doing scalping on the H1, H4 range zone. But here, as you can see also, on the weekly, we are still below the cloud. We have a weekly rejection on the Tenkan also. So we are very neutral. That will be quick. Hop, you can draw the range zone, range box here. You can see Ichimoku is pretty good when you know how to use it, because in one glance I can I can check many setups and avoid trading neutral zones. Then it's like playing blackjack at casino. For me, trading is like casino in terms of which you can bet against the casino, and you can change the card. If you play blackjack without counting the card, you will lose, because the casino is always winners. But if you play blackjack, and if you can not and okay, so it's very important to not be caught up on an higher time frame neutral zone, because sometimes the prices could range for more than 1 year and move into the same zone. So currently you have a huge resistance to be break on voxel at 0.17. Okay, you have also the uptrend, the downtrend I drawn. I recommend you to wait for this level to be break, to at least expect a pump to 0.20, 0.2050. Okay, and you can see that this level is often played at huge support resistance. But currently it's hard to say if we are going to do that or that. But you can be pretty sure that, look, since more than 400 candlestick of each 8 hours each one, prices reacted on this support zone. So if we are going to test this support, why not taking a scalp long position? You can monitor the level right there and the support at 0.13, which can be also a K bottom. So currently on voxel, I'm not bearish or bullish. I think that accumulation phase, and then why not breaking out. But in case of daily close below the 0.14, then I will try a short at a perfect sell signal. Okay, and I will show you why. I think we have a huge sell signal on Ichimoku. This is very beautiful. Look, so I will resume. So if we resume on the H4, I said that we had a huge resistance to be break at this level. We are into a neutral zone, so the rectangle, okay, and we have currently a huge sell pressure, as you can see. We have a magnet support here and a magnet resistance here, okay, and so there is probability to see a dump right there. So currently you have an H1 sell signal, beautiful, because on Ichimoku the lagging span is breaking below the cloud. You have also a kind of ascending channel. It can be a bearish flag. Up, yeah, it can be a bear flag, but it usually works in a bull trend. So here I think that, yeah, up we are going to test this level, which is 2.5%. This is not bad. If you do a 10 average, it can be a safe bet for me. 90% of success rate, I will say for this one, if you want to follow. I'm not responsible of your losses. Again, I'm not a professional trader. I share just ID, so take it into account. But I see a beautiful sell signal for a scalp move, maybe 2-3%. So a 10 leverage will give you, if you are not greedy, 20%. Oh yes, I will trade it. Okay, Rune, look. You remember what I said a few minutes ago? This is insane. Okay, my Rune position is closed. I took my lines. I said that you are facing a bearish retest. This is exactly what happened. The accuracy is totally absurd with ICHIMOKU. Look. And I think in my group they should be very happy right now because I shared it earlier. Wow, this is absurd. Look, this is totally absurd. On live with you, I called for a bearish retest here. Up, we did it exactly. Okay, I'm out of the market because Rune can react strongly around that zone. Monitor the level I shared. Congratulations if you took it. Okay. Yeah, copy trading plus 30% again. So I think I booked more than 1000k profit this week. Yeah, this week. So that's not bad. Okay. And for Voxel, if we go again on Voxel, you can also draw this trend line for stop loss. As you can see, big sell pressure. Lower magnet case support is here. If we break below, then it's simple. If we break below and consolidate, we can target 0. Up, maybe 0.1420, and this level, yeah, that's better. Okay. So currently, yeah, I will probably take a short on Voxel. I will open a short on Voxel on my app. Wait a minute, please, because this is a very good signal to be taken. If I did, okay, this is a perfect moment in my opinion. Bearish retest after the breakout. Up. Okay. Comment if you are taking at 0.15. Okay, my position is open. That's cool. And I will set a target at 0.1502. Let's go. Okay, TP. This is a quick scalp move, but I think it will play, and I will set a stop loss up. As you can see also, the lagging span here can act as support because of the trend, but it looks like we are going to break it very easily. We can put a stop loss, I think, above 0.1550. We can target more, but I won't be greedy. Okay. So we will see at the end of the live if I win. So my setup, short position right there, and hop, target, I will put it in green. Okay, I will delete it, and we will see. Look at my pattern, and look at the bullish reaction. If you follow my line, each time we touch point on my lines, trend on my lines, each time there is an opportunity to do some scalp session, or you will see, Rune, this is pretty bullish. If you know I hope I'm not wrong, but tight stop loss, so that's cool. Okay, let's move on the next one. Maybe Solana, yeah, because many of you, that's pretty cool. You can also review it on my Twitter page. Okay, that's insane. Okay, I will open Voxel to monitor it. It looks like similar as Rune, just to confirm. Yeah, it looks like a bearish retest of the precedent breakout up. Now it should move and I will draw the trend line also to have a view. If we break it on the 5 minute, I will cut, because you know this market 100% win rate never exists, but I managed to get 80% and more success chart, so that's not bad. Up, so Solana, I think it looks pretty similar as Bitcoin regarding the pattern. Since many days we are into an accumulation phase in anticipation of a next major move, which can be up or down, more likely upward because of the ETF news inflow of liquidity and Solana network improvement also. Up Solana, what can I say? Okay, it looks pretty similar as Bitcoin. Currently, as you can see, we broke this pattern to be the key support for the midterm time frames. Okay, up. Warning signal about a possible correction phase. Okay, up, and if you see, each time we touched the top also of this trend line, so this is the third time we tested it, up, each time it was followed by a big bearish reaction. So we are probably going to continue the bearish move to test lower support. Oh, look at Voxel. Let's go. If I'm right, I will book 15% again. Let's go. Yeah, and also, if you remember what I said on the Bitcoin view, if it's Bitcoin, when the prices looks ready for a big pump, you usually have the Tenkan and Kijun line close to each other. So it means that prices are consolidating before another big pump. But here, as I said in the past, we already saw the breakout, we already tested the key resistance, and now people who took long position before in anticipation of this pump are probably going to create a sell pressure to book profit for lower support retest. So I found the tips alone. I didn't learn it from books or neither others setup. You draw the fib retracement between the Tenkan Kijun if there is a large space, and you take the 50% fib, so the middle of this level, and you take the 50% fib, so the middle of this level, and it gave you it's insane, because I noticed that in 80% of cases at least prices tend to react on this support. So this is pretty easy to define in which level prices could react. Okay, so I'm on the see if there is a sell signal, same as the old chart. You have the downtrend here. Okay, I don't see any bullish pattern right there. Okay, so it's a breakout and retest of a bearish triangle, in my opinion. Yeah, it can be a kind of bearish. This is a bearish pattern, bearish triangle. So when the pattern are on my side, I can be even more confident to say that up, for me it looks like something like this. Bearish triangle can be seen in bull trend or in bear trend. It depends. It's not necessary only on a bearish trend. Okay. Up. So currently, as you can see, prices broke this multi-day resist support. So in my opinion, we are going to see maybe a good short position right there, a good short setup probably on Solana. I will bet on the $165 support for the next big area for the bulls. And next we have the 158. But regarding the fact that we are bullish on the midterm, bullers can be very interesting to be around this zone. Okay. H1 view, so this is even better. You can see that this multi-day resistance being broken by the lagging span, we are going probably to retest. Yeah, this is very beautiful. Okay, so I'm bearish for Solana because of midterm and short-term view. I like to see to draw the pattern I recognize in one glance. So range zone here also, breakout, you can see. So it's a kind of experiment. So if for the next, if voxel short setup play on my side, I will move on Solana short around 100, yeah, this level 173 and up. Maybe there is also a head and shoulder. Okay. I see also an head and shoulders pattern. This is very beautiful. Hop, I will show you. This is beautiful. If we dezoom, okay, you can see here. Can you comment and tell me if you saw what I'm going to draw? Up, this is beautiful. Up, and you have the. So you have a bearish triangle pattern and also an head and shoulders pattern at the same time. Up with the neckline, which can be here and here. So for me, you can also see, because I don't want to show tons of altcoin analysis because I post many setup in my social media, so you can find many charts in my social media. But then, as you can see, I see exactly here a kind of head and shoulders pattern from the neckline to the top. Will show it in green. You can report this level to the resistance, and oh, this is beautiful. Look, so if we have the neckline, in that case it's flat, it's a flat one. Okay, this is my order. Up, you can see I reported this size from the top, up from the top here, bottom top here. I reported this this rectangle to the bottom of the support, and it gave me exactly the 165k $65 as target. So this is very beautiful. So same for this setup, 80% confidence, and here and around that zone, only then I think there will be a big bullish pressure, because we are still bullish on the medium time frame. So do you like my my setup? Do you see how I'm drawing my lines, how I have a lot of confidence and good statistics on my results? So let's see on the next stream. Okay, I'm already in profit on voxel. That's cool. Yeah, if I wasn't in live stream, I would have posted Solana as short setup, 5 leverage entry in case of fake out. So you can set a safe stop loss 3% above 178. So I will write it. Short position possible. Stop loss above 178 and target possible, $165. So this is my setup. Look at voxel. This is exactly what's going to happen. So remember, I'm in short of voxel. If I book profit during the live stream, I will move into a short on Solana. Okay, I hope you enjoy it. Let's move to another one. Comment, please. Up. I'm waiting for your comments, and I will draw another chart. Okay, look at voxel. It's going to dump. Easy money. Oh, Solana can also dump now because but I will rather wait for the retest to be completed. Of you to trust my line, but a few days after you see that I'm often right. Okay, next please. If you remember, I charted it on at the beginning of the live stream. Okay, I charted it. Oh, I could also have shorted it. That's pretty cool. So I started the live stream at 1 hour ago. Okay, okay, but this is perfect because this is exactly when I called for the dump and it happened. So this is not bad. 2% of them of Bitcoin. It means that there was a million of liquidity on that move. Yeah, so remember what I said, 71k, 71 around that zone, 70.5 and 70k, and the lower bottom can be 68.8, 69.9. So currently we are still moving into a bear phase. Altcoin could suffer from that move. I would rather bet on the 60k because, as I said, the 61 is not a big support. So we could see a short-term reaction, in my opinion, but I don't think that we are going to break the ATH resistance before we see a test at least of the 70k. So be aware of it, please. It's important because when we see a big breakout in 90% of cases, prices tend to retest the English isn't my native language, so it's sometimes difficult to be understandable, but I hope you understand it clearly. Once again, on voxel today we booked profit on Rune. I booked 30% on Rune on live with you. I booked yeah, if it done to, okay, I have my target here. Oh, it will be, okay, it will be 15% multiplied by 1.6, so almost 25% of gain if we touch this level. Not bad. With 1000k bet, I will earn around 100.5k on copy trading. This is not bad again. So yeah, I said that I'm not doing trading on Binance, sorry, right now because futures are banned in France, unfortunately, on Binance. But in the next year, I will do spot copy trading on Binance with 5k initial balance. So I will keep you informed because many of you will, I think, follow my trade on Binance with spot trading, and especially on spot because my win rates can be near 100%. On our spot challenge, you can see on my channel. We started with 1k the 1st September. We are already at 2.5k almost. So I took 13 position in 2 months. We won 12 position. So only on spot. So almost we doubled our money and more in less than 2 months. I think I will miss Solana because if Voxel dump, Solana is going to probably dump also because it almost confirmed the retest, but that's not a problem. On YouTube, yeah. This week, hello Rick. It's pretty hard to say for this week, but I think I see a possible bottom at 68. That's the maximum bottom I see. But the bulls will probably react on the 70k. Okay, so Dodge I will. Oh no, I have a lot of line. Okay, yeah. I will show you on Dodge also. I call for the reversal. It's insane because each week I'm doing live stream. Each week I review the whole chart, and each week I almost see none of bad charts. That's totally absurd. And you can see the good job every week, every day. So that's totally. I think my account are totally underrated regarding the accuracy of my trading setups. Because I see some traders with 5k follower, 500k follower, their content is totally bullshit because they probably pay for bots. And I'm stuck with low amount of follower on Twitter, but I don't care because I have Binance family now, and you are so many to follow. Dodge. It was, I think this is the oldest view. Okay. Oh, Dodge, I called for it. We are, I think, on this support. Once again, we tested this support. Dodge is here. Look at Voxel, dump it. Dodge, I called for this dump a few days ago. I think many of you took this setup. Look, this is exactly of what you did and what's the best for the next. So I called Dodge was traded at 0. Above 0.17. I called for a dump to reach a retracement towards 0.16. It happened right there. Currently, it's very neutral. So one thing, when prices are moving into a cloud, I usually avoid trading it because it means that there is a lot of buyer or a lot of sellers. It's very neutral right now, Dodge. Okay, so it's usually a token that I would have avoided, but it's very neutral. But if I remember on the higher time frames, it's neutral on the H1. Okay, and look, but this is the perfect example again of what I said on Rune, on Bitcoin also in the last analysis. You draw, look, the fib retracement from the Kijun to the Tenkan. This is so magic, and you have the 50% fib. We were at that level in the past, so from this level to the top, and you draw the Fibonacci, the support I showed you in the past, and prices reacted from this level almost 6%. So this is not bad. Currently we are neutral on. You can be pretty sure that another dump will be C to test the level I mentioned probably here. No, I didn't mention. Currently we are neutral on the H1 but bullish on the daily. Okay, as you can see on the daily it's pretty similar as Rune. Rune is also in the same configuration, but I think that it's possible to see the H1 uptrend being broken, because look, I will show you, I will draw my setup, and I will explain why I think this could happen, especially if Bitcoin, with Bitcoin going to nuke also up. So you have this downtrend to be monitored. If we break above, then prices could explode again. But I think you should not try to short around that trend, but I think that prices will more likely break below this uptrend, and I will show you why. So you have a huge resistance to be shorted, I think, here. So that will be my setup. I see something like that, because currently this support is very strong. Okay, price is reacting on it. You can just observe. But if you look at the H4, same, you have the flat SSB level here that could be the K bottom. Okay, this is a very huge, this gap is very big. Cloud also very big, so this is good for the midterm also, but that's why I won't try to short now. But if you look at the daily, as I said, easily on the lower time frames, and if you see, you have on the daily a larger zone here than the Kumo one. So if you understand what I said, it means that we are probably going to retrace, to consolidate for some days. So I won't try to short below this trend, because if prices keep consolidating above for many days, then it will probably explode by the upside. And if we break below this trend, then we could target the 0.1550 more likely. Also, as you can see here, you have a huge gap. And on the weekly now, let me delete. On the weekly, as you can see, it's magic, because you also have lagging span, which has not confirmed any breakout. That's why sometimes if you trend the higher time frame, or if you trend the long term time frames, my win rate is pretty big. It's pretty high on a spot, because I double check with daily and weekly confirmation. I prefer waiting for weekly candle close. So I will try to long dodge only in case of weekly closed above, close below the Tenkan here. Let me show you prices. In case of weekly close below here, dodge could retrace and visit the H4 support I mentioned, which is exactly here. Okay, before exploding. The weekly view does not look bad, because you have a perfect retest and breakout of the Kumo. You have a bullish cross support before more likely another explosion. So for dodge, yeah, I'm bullish for the midterm, but short term we are probably going to see, depending of the triangle pattern I just drew, a test of the 0.1580, because it was also okay support right there, or even lower, this support. But if we test this support, then I will open also, yeah, monitoring it up. Why I will post like that. Okay, so if prices touch this zone, I will have an alert on my email, and I will remember that this will be a very good zone for a long position. I just noticed this pattern on Dodge. It can be a bull flag, but usually when you have a bull flag pattern like that, you have not this line like this on the weekly or on the daily. I prefer to long a bull flag like that if Tenkan Kijun line were close to each others, and if prices, unlike expand, were around the precedent high. So it feel for me risky. As you can see also on the H1, lagging span can dump because there is no strong support. It's a risky bet on Dodge. I think 60-70% chances to see a breakdown compared to Voxel or others. As you can see here, I have 90% success rate. Solana also, but Dodge, I don't like trading Dodge with news because you can be easily trapped on them. But my setup for Dodge will be this one. So as long as you are below 0.1730, I think that we are going to test the support I mentioned. It's probably going to break down soon. But currently you have the trend test also, which can act as bullish retest. Okay. So that's it for Dodge. What to say if I look at the monthly? Let's go on the monthly and weekly to give you potential higher targets. This is interesting regarding the monthly view also. Lagging span is breaking out the 10 can, which means that you will have a huge upward potential. Okay, so that's a good point for the bulls. And as you can see on the monthly, we are probably going to deliver a monthly bull signal, but you have the 10 can line exactly also at the level mentioned that can be tested here before an explosion. So this is a monthly candle, but if you zoom on the weekly, it will give you something like this. So yeah, Dodge looks pretty good. I think that it can potentially run to 0.22 on the monthly view, so it can be 2 months, 3 months at least. Weekly view, let's say 2 months. So I think Dodge will be at 0.20, 0.022 within the next 2 months. It will hold because of the support I mentioned. You can also draw that on Dodge. That was a clean breakout. Okay, this is not so perfect, but yeah, okay. But I think that the best position for long will be something like this. So currently, I see. Okay, look at this. Do you recognize the pattern also? I will show you. I didn't notice that. Okay, if you remember, look on my line, it can be also something like that. Yeah, it can be, I won't take it, there is a logo so I can't take it. It can be something like this, head and shoulders, yeah, something like that for Dodge. Bitcoin is nuking. Yeah, look, I said that it's not a strong support. Solana, yeah, I'm right again. Let's go. Voxel, please make a dump. The volume is very low, so it takes time. The volume is very low, so it takes time when you have higher volume, so things are moving quicker. But I took it because I look at Dodge. I think something like that. Let's play with you. I think it can be something like that. You have up the right shoulder here, the head, and okay, no, yes, it's like that. Yeah, I'm not often drawing a pattern like this. I'm also learning with you. Tack, and here the possible head, the left shoulder, the right shoulder, retest of the neckline. This is so beautiful. And currently, as Bitcoin is going to dump, in my opinion also, we are going to test up, if you look at the H4, this is very beautiful. We are going to test up. It can be a H4 swing setup maybe because of the H4 view, but I think that prices will probably explode around this support or trend retest. I hope you enjoy my lines. Again, I'm not responsible of your losses if you take it. My accuracy can be very big, but always do your own research and approve my setup. Do you think it's possible, something like that? I think so. You have also an H1 sell signal maybe here. Yeah, you have a H1 sell signal. So we can retest currently the 0.69 and then break below the close. Even if it's neutral, you can see you should rather wait for breakout confirmation and a retest, because even if it's neutral, if you short at the top of the neutral zone, you can be very well placed to see a breakdown. So Dodge, I will share this setup on my social media. What do you think about it? Do you think it's a valid view? Maybe yes, maybe no. We will see in the futures. Rune, I can check Rune again. I think you should not try to short Rune, as we are approaching the K support. We are also neutral, so a bullish reaction can happen around this level above support to trap the final viewers. I think I'm done for today. I hope you enjoy the stream. Then I will have some time to share and to recap, to sum up what I just drawn here and explained you. And you can I will share you my link on YouTube. Just let me show. Feel free to join my trading channels. As you can see here, you go on my bio, you click, you have my trading channel for free. As you can see, we are more than 500 members, 500k members, and you have also my Binance Square, and I also own a VIP premium trading group with a very good success rate if you want to follow what I share with more accuracy. Of course, I deliver more setups with a lot of accuracy and a lot of data on my private group, so feel free to join. You have also my public channel here, inside which I sum up all the charts I share. It's a channel, so you can scroll easily and see my view. And that's it for today. You can have the link on my bio. I will post it on YouTube. Thank you if you follow. I hope it was useful for you. I hope you learn something. Not necessarily gain money, but learning is more important, I think, because without learning you cannot earn. Sorry. So to earn money, you should learn. This is very important. If you intend to earn money without knowledge, then you can go betting on casino. This is the same.